Hi, Jessica. This is a part of a wider protest movement happening across the country. It is expected to be the largest gathering of anti-Trump protesters since the president took his second term in January. The governor, the mayor, county officials, they say they're prepared for a peaceful day, but also ready should things turn south.
Seattle Mayor Bruce Harrell says the city will activate its Emergency Operations Center this weekend ahead of a large protest expected Saturday.
So the City of Seattle and the Seattle Police Department are closely coordinating with our state partners on preparations for this weekend's demonstration so people can express their First Amendment rights safely.
This week, hundreds took to the federal building in downtown Seattle, protesting the Trump administration's enforcement of immigration law. King 5 was there at the tail end of the demonstration as fireworks were hurled at police.
Back up! Back up!
8 people were arrested.
When that happens, they've got to take action of one sort or another. The trick is walking that fine line so that the reaction is appropriate to the actions of the bad actors in the crowd.
Seattle police issuing this advisory ahead of the planned protests at UW and Cal Anderson Park. They're asking people living nearby to relocate trash bins, dumpsters, and other loose materials, adding that officers will not interfere until a response is critically necessary.
But when it crosses a line, when people or property is in danger, then the police have to take some sort of action. And hopefully that action is proportionate to what's going on, so nobody else gets injured or nobody gets injured at all, and it doesn't continue so other people could get injured.
Lawmakers and police calling for peace as tensions across the country remain high.
And early preparation shows that this will be a daytime event. Thousands of protesters expected to start gathering around noon. Jessica?
Sebastian, thank you. Governor Bob Ferguson says the state is ready for protests this weekend. He calls President Trump's threat to deploy the National Guard to certain states unconstitutional. A battle over federalizing the National Guard in California is playing out in courts right now. Ferguson says Washington does not want or need Trump to interfere.
I think well, which is the idea of outrage and responsibility together, right? Yep. The outrage, but doing so responsibly. Otherwise, we're simply playing into the president's hands.